Hey guys, Psychic here, and welcome back to another episode of Antimatter Chemistry with me. Hello. I'm basically jumping straight into this from the last one. Got all of our energy, we have appeased the gods of autumn. And I will say too, with the energy thing, I did go to the nether and visited it for a little bit, because I wanted to make this pyrotheum dust, because I believe this is the best way for us to power this specific kind of furnace. Because it does 240,000 RF over 5 minutes. And it's not that difficult to make. It takes sulfur, redstone, and blaze powder. And the blaze powder is the only scary part. But it does quite a bit. It does a lot more than coal, because I actually ran out of coal. So I just wanted to mention that real quick. But anyway, so other than that, we do have the autumn that we can go to. But I do want to focus on this little side quest real quick. And it's basically to make a mob spawning thing. And last episode you guys might have saw this building real quick, and I do love this building so much. I love it more than the house that I have, and yet I'm going to be using it to spawn mobs. It is also not done though, because on the sign that I had last episode I mentioned some sort of block that's autumn only, and I want to use it for the roof because I think it'll look kind of nice. Technically there's a roof up there, but this is not the same. So, not technically finished. But anyway, I'm going to be using this for the mob stuff. So, I'm going to go ahead. We have already gotten the osmium and the manganese because we needed it for a separate quest over here. So, we just needed to make another one of these device frames, which we have already done. We needed that, and then the actual recipe is a hopper, tin ingots, iron gears, and the redstone servo, and this is used to make a vacuumulator. Yay. Now this says it collects items in an area. I have yet to determine what that means. I want to say it means if I throw a block down, it's going to collect it. Yep, okay. So this is going to be a very interesting way for us to collect stuff. It doesn't require any sort of energy. There is a redstone configuration, but that's about it and where it's going to output. Excuse me. So what my hope is that I can do something. Now, I made some spikes from extra utilities, and these are really easy. It's just some swords and whatever material you wanted to use. You can also make wood or gold or diamond. Iron is just what I have the most of. I'm trying to think, because this is a vacuumulator, but I do still need a way to kill the mobs, and I was hoping there is a fan I can make. And that might be my best bet. So stone slab, iron, and iron bars. Let's see. I don't think I have any iron bars, but I could make that. And then I need a stone slab. I don't know how many of these I'll need. So we'll start out with a number. We'll start out with 5, because that's as many stone slabs that I have. Do I have any extra stone before I move on? I do. Looks like I might as well. Okay. I just won't make any more of them at the moment. We'll just go ahead and bring it with us. Do these require a redstone signal? I can move it. That's neat. Anyway, I believe they do. So, levers, I think, would probably be the best bet here. Wood, sticks. Oops, sticks. And then some cobblestone. And we'll worry about how many of these we need later. So we got the vacuumulator. Next thing that it wants us to do is create a drop of evil. So right click on dirt and it will turn into cursed earth, which will force spawn overpowered mobs. Very useful for making a mob farm, which is the whole point of this. So to make a drop of evil, it takes a lot of carbon, a lot of sulfur, and some gunpowder. And luckily we already had all of it, so I'm not too worried about crafting. I only have enough to make one though, so we'll figure it out. Boop. Okay. 1 drop of evil. I think it's spread, so I'm not super worried about it. I don't know. We'll see. Next quest, this is spawn conditions. This and the following quests are optional if you don't want to do 100% the pack. The mobs which are spawned by the cursed earth depends on the biome it's placed in. The antimatter dimension will contain most normal hostile mobs. The nether will get you all nether spawns. The end will give you exclusively endermen, and the deep dark will get you access to all normal hostile mobs. Contain most normal Okay, so the antimatter and the deep dark will give us the same mobs. It's the nether and the end that'll give us different ones. So I want to say that this one's technically telling me I can only check it off if I do one in each. I'm not 100%. But I think the next one... Water spawn conditions make the world whatever you want. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and check that off because it's just going to open this one. And this will allow us to make the terraformer. Which doesn't look too terribly difficult other than I don't have ender pearls, but I'm thinking that'll be solved in a second here. I think that this will allow us to change the biome that things are in, so I could just change what my building does, theoretically. Theoretically. But let's go ahead and try to get the setup. So I have no light in here because of course I don't. And I do plan on doing some more decorating on the outside towards like grass and leaves and terraforming and stuff, but I do like what I've got going here. And this is what I was talking about, the dark zone. I was using it for decoration. But this is the first floor. I don't plan on having much of anything down here. Where all of the action's gonna be is gonna be up here. And actually, I'm gonna move this because for right now, I have this open over here. So I don't plan on having anything come up here, and I think with Cursed Earth, I want to say that it won't die. Let's see. Aggressively spawns mobs when in darkness. Only fire can stop its spread. Works properly in the Antimatter. Aggressively spawns mobs when in darkness. So I'm not sure... Yeah, I might have to remove these windows. Or I want to say that there's like a dark glass. Yeah, if I just use some black dye on the existing glass. I think that'll work. So actually, let's quickly grab this. So I don't want to place down the or the drop of evil without it working. And I believe I have some black dye. Or at least I would like to think so. Let's see. How do I make... Oh, I can use pulverized charcoal. Which makes me think I can use pulverized coal as well. So I will need 8, though. I can make more charcoal. Hang on. Pulverize that for me. No, that's not how it goes. Okay. How do I... It's in the middle. Okay. So theoretically, I can do this. There is also the dark runic, but that takes a dark rune, and I don't have that. So I think it's just like this. Oh, it's thickened glass. I'm using clear glass. How do I get thickened glass? Sandy glass. Normal glass and sand. Normal glass and sand. I need 16 of these. And it's only pulverized charcoal, not pulverized coal. Interesting. This is charcoal. Pulverize that. Okay, so it's like this, like this. Okay. We're getting places. Not quickly, but we're getting places. Did I just immediately throw it in there? I did. Okay. We'll let that smelt for a second there, and then let's see what we can do in here in the meantime. So I just need it dark enough for them to spawn. What my plan is once they spawn, I want them pushed this way. I don't know how far this fan goes. It's starting to slow down. But I'm still going. And I mean, if there's enough mobs over here, the hope is that they'll just fall. No, I stop here. I could remove this. Because they do probably need trapdoors anyway to be convinced to go down. That, or, because this room doesn't have to be this big, I can move this up 1, 2. And just make this flat. Because as long as this window's not blocked, the outside will look the same. Because if I do it that way, if I stand here, it will hopefully push me over the edge. Okay, right on the edge. That's fine. That's fine too. Okay. So I need to get some more of this dark stone as well, but that's okay. Now, the thing is this is only a 3x3. I don't think I'll need to push anything anywhere else simply because I'm hoping they'll just walk into it. So yeah. But I can go ahead and remove this. I could probably make this actually half slabs. Because I have access to that. No, I don't. I lied. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine. Let's see if this stuff is done. Because I want to make that room dark. And if this doesn't work, that's a problem. Dark glass. Ooh, and then I wanted to grab more of this stuff. 25 enough? Probably not. Okay. Because I'm hoping we can get this working, because if this works, then I won't have to kill mobs myself. And that's honestly the goal. Okay. Let's see. So this is the dark glass. Now it's going to give a slightly different look outside, but that's okay as long as it's dark in here. Perfect. So how does this look from the outside? Oh, that still looks good. Okay, I was worried. I was worried about it looking funky. Okay. So the goal is we can have... we could probably put one here. And then having 3 here. I need to face forward. Face forward. And that's probably all I'll need. Oops. Oh. Forgot I wanted to punch this one more forward. I'm gonna have just enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I won't turn any of those on yet. Okay. So now they have to fall this way. Now, I would love to do... there's brick walls. I think trapdoors are just gonna be the best for us, and I have access to the, frame trapdoors. So I could still use this darkstone brick texture. I just need more darkstone brick. Which thankfully is not hard to get. Okay. Let's do this. I think they're in here. I made a lot of them, yeah. And then... the only thing is then at the bottom. Now they're gonna fall into the spikes. I gotta figure out where I want to put the spikes. Yeah, we'll do that. So they'll fall down here, meaning that this needs to be a wall here, which is fine. I could do something like that. 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do that for now. So then spikes have to be here. And then this vacuumulator. So they need to fall on the spikes. And they're not going to fall hard. If I make a wall so they just stay here, and then the vacuumulator can stay on this side. Because if I do that, I can maybe put a door here and I'd be able to reach this easier. And I can do a whole, like, trapdoor type wall thing. So if I do it this way, I don't think it's going to bother my outside stuff very much. Yeah! I think that's doable. Because then that'll go in here, and then I think we can have this automatically output into chests and stuff. I was kind of hoping too... Am I going to be able to get out of here? Ow. Was kind of hoping too, though, because with the way that I designed this, I was like, maybe I can have the output actually over here somewhere, so I never would have to actually go inside if I don't want to. But on the other hand, I do have this whole, like, actual room here, and I think I'm going to make this into a storage room of sorts. Ow. So I'm not going to worry so much about the chest. What I could do is have it output through the bottom. And then have a pipe go, ow, this way. And I think I'd want to install that sooner than later. And I do need some more trapdoor stuff and some more of the bricks. So let's do this. Because I'm gonna need more bricks, and then need more wood. Use this. 32 might be enough. But I don't know, so we're gonna do this. I'd rather have too much than not enough. 42 should cut it. And then get some more of this. Because this is only going to make 16 at a time, which is annoying, but I can do it. And then once we get that up... Ooh, I needed the... So this is what I was talking. I need servos because I have these item ducts, and you have to have a servo for the item duct. And I also don't think this is enough, but thankfully it's easy to make. So item ducts are just made with tin and lead for the opaque ones. You can get clear ones, but they're a little bit more expensive. Not terribly. But these were also just easier. I prefer the easy. And what I could probably do too is because at some point we'll have more power and we can finally hook up our energy, or like the ME drive and all that, and we might be able to have one in here and one in there. Possibly. My other option at the moment is use just these drawers and have it going into a drawer controller automatically, and then all of the stuff would be auto-sorted. Which would also be doable. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do I have my crescent hammer? I do. Okay. Dark stone. Okay. So I'm hoping this will all work relatively smoothly. Because this will help solve a couple problems. And by problems, I mean, I don't want to kill things myself by hand. We're going to need to move this. The downside of putting that down. Hang on. I'm going to do this first. No. So it'll be a little easier in the future when we actually pump stuff. Now, where this is going, I don't know. No, I'll probably... Let's just punch through here so we know where this is. And then we'll do the item duct here. And then I'll just get out of this for the moment. I'll put this back down once we finish with this. 1, 2. Oop. Come on. You want a place. Technically, I don't have to go all the way up, but I might want to. I don't want any... Why can't I place it? Okay. This is technically mostly there anyway, so... Is that gonna place... Oh, I figured. We could do boop. That works too. I don't know how I did that, and now I can't go back. Oh. Help. Okay. I'm thinking too hard about it. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I've also now trapped myself in here. That's okay. And like I said, I think from the outside that'll look fine, and if need be, I can put more, stone brick over here to even it out. So I'm gonna put this down now. Should auto-output from the bottom. It's going nowhere at the moment, that's okay. Slash home. I'm not gonna make it. Ow. Now the question is... I gotta get up there in a way that's safe. And I think the best way for us to do that at the moment would be through the back. Ignore that the back is like so flat. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is place all of the blocks in the wrong spot. What we're gonna do here is I want to turn these on first. Oh, I forgot it's gonna blow me sideways too. And then place this down. Yep. Ow. 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 I've made a problem. I've made a problem. I've made a problem. Please burn. Please burn. Okay. That happened a little faster than I thought it would. I hear things dying. I think it's working. I think it's working. And we get loot crates from it. Neat. Okay, so I definitely have to hook a chest up to this real quick, because that's gonna get full super fast, I think. Hang on, just one right here. Is it working? I don't... Oh, that's because... Hang on. I know how to fix this. I just need to get back into the other room. This is loud. I'm gonna have to put another one of those silencers in here, too. And you know what? The more that I'm like... Where are they going? Oh, is it working now? Now it's working. Okay. I just had to think about it. Thought I had to put a server down. I don't know. What I originally wanted was to be able to see the mobs fall in here, but like I said, it's not pushing far enough for me to be able to do that. But look at all this stuff! Ah! Okay, that's awesome. I'm really proud of ourselves here. Now, this is the end of the episode. I'm gonna have to, like, scooch out of here because it's loud. But that's awesome. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any tips, tricks, or anything like that, please put it down in the comments below. I'm greatly proud of us. I might tinker with this, like, in a second to see if I can maybe scooch it to where the mobs can actually fall there, because I think that would look so much cooler just to see it actually function, because from here, I don't even think you can see the mobs because that glass is so dark. Which means you couldn't see it there either. Well, I don't need light here to spawn. Oh no, I think I'm gonna tinker on it, but the fact that in general it's working is awesome. So, next episode, I do want to actually go to the autumn, because now we have unlocked all of this stuff. It's gonna take a minute, but this is a good thing. I got cobalt, so I can actually do the cobalt large plate. I didn't even think about that. So, That's what we'll do next episode. And like I said, in between, I might tinker with that for a little bit, and then I actually want to do a little bit more terraforming since I've gotten more dirt. I've gotten it, and I just haven't put it down yet because this building took actually me building it and tearing it down twice. So, I hope, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.